else. Gabrielle, come on down. And boys and girls, I want to see if any of you noticed what Gabrielle did. Before Gabrielle starts talking, Gabrielle, give people a chance to think about what you did for work here. So let me pull this back. See if I got the whole page here. Yep, I got the whole page.
No, that's 2 pages.
Let's see what she did. I got the whole page, top to bottom, right here. That's what I'm asking you to look at. Look at top to bottom and see if you can figure out what did Gabrielle do. Some kind of interesting thing here. And let's see what she tells us about it. Eden, are you thinking? Dane, are you thinking? Raise your hand if you'd like to tell Gabrielle what she was thinking, and then we'll let Gabrielle tell us if you're right or wrong. Or maybe you're on, but just a little bit off.
Oh, I got it.
You got it? Gabrielle, call on somebody who thinks that they know what you were thinking. Did you do turnaround facts, Gabrielle? So Minnesota, you see the turnaround facts? Minnesota, will you come up and point to an example of a turnaround fact Gabrielle used? Ah, right there. Did she do anything else that you noticed? Gabrielle, call on somebody else and see if they noticed what you did.
That she all did pluses.
Gabrielle, did you add every time?
Not only on this page.
Only on this page, okay. Did anyone notice anything else? Go ahead, Gabrielle. Someone else has their hand up.
Whoa!
Someone else has their hand up. Look around. You get somebody in the way back, too.
I knew that.
So,
six,
turn around, Sammy. You had your chance to share. Now listen.
6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wait a minute. Where are you seeing 6?
6, and then the 7, and then the 8, and then the 9.
Ooh, did anybody else see that?
I saw it.
Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's what he saw. Did anybody see anything else? Gabby, call on anybody you want.
That they all have a 3 in them. Oh.
What does that 3 stand for? Does anybody know? Ready?
3 tens.
3 tens, okay.
Oh, I know something else.
Wow, this is quite an observant group. Better make sure I wear both of them the right pairs of shoes or the right shoes. I never told you that story about how one day I came to school and your daughter was in my class, Mrs. Seward. I had one black shoe on and a different black shoe on. Better make sure I wear the right shoes to school every day.
I
You guys notice everything.
I went to the shoe store with my kids to buy them shoes, and I had 2 different shoes on when I got there.
Rocco, what do you notice?
I noticed that on the or the last column there's 41.
I see those 41s too. Great.
I just took mine.
Boys and girls, if it's okay with you, I'm going to use a big math word that math people use. They call this the sum. So 41 is the sum every time. That answer is called the sum because we're adding. Okay, let's give Gabrielle a chance to call on another person who's dying to tell what they see her doing. And I'm going to ask a question.
Oh man, you saw
How many people saw that? Put your hands on your head if you saw that. That's pretty amazing, because guess what? That was my question. I was going to ask you. Toby noticed all. Toby, you were the one that noticed all the threes, right? And the threes stood for what, everybody? Tens. So now we've got these singles, these ones that go with these tens, and you're noticing 5, 4, 3, 2. Does anybody know why this number is getting smaller every time? Okay, Gabrielle, pick somebody. Wow, we got a lot of really good thinking going on.
The bigger the number, the plus on the lower the number is going to be.
The bigger the number, the plus, the lower the number is going to be. It sounds like Aiden is trying to make a rule. Does anybody else want to help him with the rule he's making? Gabrielle, call one more person.
Take a little number to make like we're trying to add. And so if it was little like this one, because this is kind of a little number, then it would make a big number.
Okay, for the sake of everybody's concentration, because I see you've been concentrating a long time, sit up nice and tall and listen to my words, and let's see if I can help you. What I'm hearing a lot of people say is, take a look at, up here at 6 plus 35. Look at 6. Look at 35. Now come down here to this problem right here, this expression. Look what happens to 6. It becomes 7. What did we do to 6 to turn it into 7, everybody? Okay, I'm going to put this plus 1 right here because that's what you just told me. Now look at this 35. And I want you to compare it to this 34. What happened to the 35 to become 34? Minus 1. So we added 1 to one addend, and we subtracted 1 from the other addend. Okay, now sit up nice and tall, because I think a lot of people are forgetting about their concentration. Ready? Take a breath. Let some oxygen go to your brain. Okay, now, think about what I just said. You figured out. We added 1 to turn 6 into 7. We took away 1 from 35 to equal 34, and we still ended up with the answer 41. Okay, boys and girls, just want to let you know, I just gave you this word, sum, is the answer to the adding problem. Guess what they call this number right here? It's called an, see if you can shout it out, addend. And this addend is growing by 1. And this addend is shrinking by 1. And they ended up with the same sum. This was a really cool thing that you did, Gabrielle. Really cool. You basically found what I think maybe they call it a pattern. I'll have to find out if that's a good word to use. And you used it right there. And now we just come up with a rule that if you add 1 to one number and take it away from the other number, we can still have the same answer called the sum. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you all to go to your journal and pull it out. Thank you.